In the winter of 2023, a young woman named Emily decided to visit a remote cabin near Cold Lake in Alberta, Canada. The cabin belonged to her late grandfather, and after his mysterious passing, her family wanted to sell the property. Emily volunteered to check on it before putting it up for sale. It was supposed to be a quick trip, just 2 nights alone, nothing more. The first night was uneventful. She lit a fire, unpacked her things, and curled up with a book. Outside, the lake was frozen solid under a thick blanket of snow. The silence was deafening. At around 3 a.m., she woke up to a tapping sound. Soft, persistent. It came from the living room window. At first, she thought it might be a tree branch in the wind, but when she peeked through the curtain, she saw a pale, human-like face staring at her from the outside. Its mouth hung open, unnaturally wide. Its eyes were hollow, empty. Emily stumbled backward, heart pounding. When she looked again, the face was gone. She locked every door, every window, and stayed awake until morning. The next day, she found footprints in the snow leading from the lake to the cabin, but none leading away. That night, she heard it again. The tapping, but this time, it wasn't from the window. It was from the front door. Emily. She heard her name whispered through the crack, a voice that sounded familiar, like her grandfather's, but wrong, terribly wrong. She grabbed her phone to call for help. No signal. Of course, the whispering grew louder, more desperate. "Let me in, Emily." When she refused to answer, the door began to shake violently, as if something was trying to break it down. She retreated to the bedroom and shoved a dresser against the door. Through the tiny gap under it, she saw black, gnarled fingers reaching through, scraping at the wood. All night, the creature clawed and pounded at the door. By morning, the noise stopped. She carefully opened the bedroom door. The cabin was cold and eerily quiet. Outside, there were more footprints, hundreds of them circling the cabin, but not human footprints. These were long, twisted, and deep. Panicking, Emily packed her bags and ran to her car. As she drove away, she dared to glance in the rearview mirror. Standing at the edge of the frozen lake, dozens of pale figures watched her, their mouths still open, their eyes still empty. As she sped down the icy road, her phone finally buzzed with a new message. It was from her grandfather's old number. "You forgot something, Emily." Attached was a photo. It was a picture of her sleeping in the cabin, taken just hours before. But in the photo, dozens of those pale figures were standing silently around her bed.